I love charcoal. I draw primarily with charcoal, and it's a soft charcoal, and to me this is the greatest miracle of drawing, this one tool. It's a burnt piece of wood, and for me it's so primitive, and yet out of this you can create light and shadow and rhythms, patterns, and subtleties as well as strengths. So this is for me one of my most favorite mediums to work in. As I start, what I do is I make marks, and each mark holds a position in space or on form in relation to another mark. So gradually what happens is the marks build up, and they build into darks and lights and specific positions, and these marks all correlate and interconnect and of whole forms. That is the image to begin with, just the image of what I'm seeing. My eyes look and my hands respond to the paper, and it's this interplay that creates the drawing or the painting. I also paint right now with oil sticks, which are bars of oil paint, and I can use them pretty much as I do charcoal, so it's a very direct experience holding the paint in your hands and getting a lot of it on your hands and smearing it or putting it on the paper with intention. It's the marks and the color which is used mainly as light. Half the time I'm sure I'm not aware of how much I move around, so it's not that I'm actually doing this. I'm actually just feeling my body becomes a kind of a receiving station for what I feel is happening with the model. My hand is an extension of my body, and then these feelings, these responses get written down onto the medium that I'm working in. I see and feel primarily as a sculptor. That is in 3 dimensions. We live in a 3-dimensional world, and when I paint and draw, it is also based on visual perception. That is the absence of memory, being absolutely in the present. In this 3-dimensional world, if you stand and completely let go of memory and respond absolutely from the moment, so that you make a mark and it's now. You make another mark, it's in response to that now. And you are willing at any time to risk everything that's gone before without any thought of what is to come. That is the way to me that you live in the world, because this is what it means to be alive. It becomes, therefore, also the drawings, paintings, and sculptures become a living presence. In my work, as well as in my life, I'm always simplifying. What is happening is that you strip away everything extraneous until only the essence remains, the essential. As you draw and paint, the rhythm and pattern that emerges comes from knowing, an inside knowledge, not only from what you see. It comes from a state of knowing within that translates onto the paper or the clay. This, I feel, is an invitation. It's an invitation to people who see my work to come and perceive, feel, let it within them, and see where it takes you.